telling my pops about content creation, but he don't believe. He say if I don't do college, I gotta get out immediately, and I don't get much friends. Got much friends. Let me tell you something. You know what the funny thing is? My mom had that mentality. I'm glad because like my family had scrambles of that. Like my pop is more entrepreneurial thinking. My mom is more old school, traditional thought. But again, if you look at that person's, if your father or not, I'm just saying, if you look to them as a human being who has lived a life full of decisions and position themselves where they are, do you want that positioning? If the answer is no, at some point it's going to have to be a realistic talk about you listening to what they tell you to do. And if you under their roof, respect them for sure. Respect them. Respect is key. Number one, always respect your parents. However, I would literally just say make up a plan, have a plan, not in spite of them, like to spite them. I'm gonna show them, man, fuck you, dad, fuck you, mom. Like I ain't saying on that type time. I'm just saying your plan, because you have to see like, okay, I don't want their results. I want more in life. I want bigger. I want better. I want to move smarter. I want to figure out how to position myself to be stable, to be truly stable, not struggling, etc. This is what I'm talking about. Come up with that plan, bro, and then show them. Because at the end of the day, something I said earlier, I want to take back because I was wrong. You are not. What I said earlier was, you got to get serious about your own independence and making decisions and suffering the consequences for them, because you are the person who has to live with your life. I'm telling you, if you get a fucking tattoo and you hate it, you did. If you get a tattoo and you love it, nobody else is gonna enjoy it but you. You suffer and live your life the way you want to. Yasuke Ronan, I appreciate to give this up. I came up with the tattoo example because ultimately you have to live with your choices. Nobody else does. But you know what the funny part is, chat? So many people, because they care about you, obviously. So many people just give you all this advice and just tell you what to do, like they have to live with your choices. You have to. So, for example, if like my folks try to force me to go to school, which my pop didn't, or whatever. But at the end of the day, who was going to have to live with any debt that I may have acquired? I'm just taking a basic example because I had a scholarship, but who's going to have to live with that debt? Me. Who's going to have to pay that off? Me. Who's going to have to deal with those wasted years that I knew I should have been doing something else? Me. So why am I listening to anybody else? Only because they care about me. I'm not trying to paint them as the bad guy here. But what I'm saying is, catch this. Catch where I'm about to spend this now. Know something? My mom had the same... She didn't really get it. It was new. It's new to a lot of people, honestly. Content creation and people making big money how they do is not... It hasn't been going on for 30 years, 40, 50 years. This is pretty new. So let's just take my situation, for example, right? This going on, right? When I was first blowing up, it was uncertain. It was new. Mind you, it would have been the same if I had a song go viral on SoundCloud. It would have been the same if I was like, Mom, I'm about to start this shoe business and I'm about to try to get a store. Like anything new, entrepreneurship, when it comes to traditional thinking, it doesn't want that. Traditional thinking wants security. What's secure? School. You go here for 4 years or 2 years, you get a degree, you'll most likely get a job. Mind you, the funny part is none of that shit is certain. So even thinking that's more secure is almost delusional. Funny part is, let's keep going now. Let's keep going fast forward. The same person who told you what to do, or tried to give you a better plan of a way to live, they can actually benefit from your success, or they will. So funny part is, I had to go against my mom's thinking or planning. Oh, try school, try both. A lot of people told me to try both, chat. Why don't you try to go to school and do this? When I first took that semester off and I knew I was dropping off, I was like, nah, I knew I wasn't going to do both. Right? Try both. Try this. You're so close. You have 1 more year to graduate. Try both, right? These same people, I can guarantee you I have benefited them. My success has benefited them in one way or another. In one way or another. Either I helped them financially or shifted the trajectory of some plans. And I'm not saying it to throw it in their face. I'm saying it to say, I knew where my vision was going. My vision was bigger than their vision. My vision was bigger than their plans. So they had to be shown. It wasn't a debate. It wasn't an argument. It wasn't a conversation. I just had to show them. So At the end of the day, look at it like this, bro. You and everybody around you is either going to benefit or suffer from your life. Your life makes a difference. You do have nihilistic people who go, well, nothing really ever matters. Nothing really matters because at the end of the day, we're on a floating rock in space and nothing matters because nothing is nothing and we'll all die one day. And no, how about you make a difference? Everything you do makes a difference in this world. On everybody around you, on people you don't even know, in some way, shape, or form, bro. Even if you're not famous, bro. I'm telling you, you change one person's life, and they go impact 3 people, and those 3 people impact 2 more, and those 5 impact 6 and 12. And I'm telling you, bro, it's your decisions make a difference, bro. Y'all so used to pedestalizing like famous and rich people and successful people, bro. They literally could have had a job at your local McDonald's, like, and then they would just be, can I get a number 4, no pickles? And that would just be them. Literally. Had they made some shitty decisions. Literally. So they're human too, bro. They just made better decisions. They ain't really doing nothing fancy. Like, at all. Nobody, I'm here to pop that bubble. Like, unless you, the only way that bubble is not gonna be popped unless you try to, that bubble doesn't get popped and you glamorize somebody, I can't do that. If you try to be them, you cannot be somebody else, bro. That's impossible. It's impossible, bro. But that's your power too.